In music, the terms Afro, cosmic disco, the cosmic sound, freestyle, and combinations thereof, cosmic Afro, Afro-cosmic Afro-Freestyle, etc., as well as Afro-Funky, are used somewhat interchangeably to describe various forms of synthesizer-heavy and/or African-influenced dance music and methods of DJing that were originally developed and promoted by a small number of DJs in certain discothèques of northern Italy from the late 1970s through the mid-1980s. The terms slow-motion disco and elettronica meccanica are also associated with the genre. Italian DJs Beppe, Loda and Daniele Baldelli both independently claim to have invented the genre and mixing style. Descriptions: the Afro-cosmic mixing style is freeform in that it allows for short hip-hop style transforms as well as long, beat-matched segs. It sometimes incorporates added percussion and effects, and it permits major speed variations to force songs into a 90 to 110 BPM range. Baldelli would also play 45 RPM records at 33 and vice versa. The cosmic sound included a very diverse range of musical styles, from electro and funk to jazz fusion and Brazilian music. Peter Shapiro described Baldelli's music as a combination of spaced-out rock and tribal percussion. The cosmic sound. One genre that was usually not part of this mix was Italo disco, which Baldelli believes was generally too mainstream and commercial. In a 2005 feature on Daniele Baldelli, one of the style's founding DJs, music journalist Daniel Wang describes Baldelli's style as psychedelic, churning, hypnotic. Quote, "The sound is psychedelic, churning, hypnotic, not at all frenetic or purely electronic. Metallic clangs glide over a slowed-down Afro percussion track. A train noise over a beat is mixed continuously with a funky guitar riff and then with a synthesizer composition. Jean-Michel Jarre, flangers and equalizer effects are applied, not like the overexcited tantrums of a modern DJ, but rather methodically and with deep feeling, changing the texture of entire passages, as if we are gently passing from a radio show through a train tunnel back to a great concert hall." In the interview, Baldelli emphasizes playing diverse selections of classical, African and Brazilian folk, and synth pop at improper speeds, mixed with effects and drum machines. "To explain to you what I was doing, for example, I used to play Bolero by Ravel, and on top of this I would play an African song by Africa Jola, or maybe an electronic tune by Steve Reich, with which I would mix a Malinke chant from New Guinea. Sick. Or, I would mix T-Connection with a song by Mobius and Rhode Elias, adding the hypnotic Tribal Is It So album of Cat Stevens, and then Lee Wright Nor, but also Depeche Mode at 33 instead of 45. Or a reggae voice by Yellowman at 45 instead of 33. I might mix 20 African songs on top of a Korg electronic drums machine rhythm pattern. I would play a Brazilian batucada and mix it with a song by Kraftwerk. I would also use synthesizer effects on the voices of Miriam Makeba, Jorge Ben, or Fela Kuti. Or I would play the oriental melodies of Ofra Hazara Sheila Chandra with the electronic sounds of the German label Sky." Cosmic music has been cited as a touchstone for contemporary space disco artists like Lindstrom, collaborator Prince Thomas and Andy Meacham of Chicken Lips. It has also been cited as an influence on some later Italian house songs, such as Sueno Latino. Etymology: cosmic disco, or the cosmic sound, derives from cosmic club, referring to the sound of that venue. As such, the term is principally associated with Baldelli, who makes a claim to its invention. Afro is Loda's term for one. His selections from African-influenced disco, soul, funk, and jazz fusion genres. 2. His selections of alternative and experimental dance music that typically comprise the first hour of his sets. 3. His general mixing style. And 4. A 1982 to 1984 series of his mixtapes. In recent interviews, he has suggested a preference for the term freestyle rather than Afro, and he makes a distinction between cosmic and his style, claiming that cosmic music is the sound of mid-1980s and later pretenders, is a misnomer popular only outside of Italy, and isn't even a real genre. Baldelli claims that during his military service around 1984, there was a guest DJ who became famous playing Baldelli's selections at Cosmic Club. Baldelli's protégé, Claudio TBC Tosi Brandi, performed at Cosmic Club around that time, as did Beppe Loda. Loda counters that no one person invented the genre and style of mixing. He says he coined the term Afro in 1979 to collectively refer to the eclectic, African-influenced music that he and other northern Italian DJs were playing at the time, and later applied it to the integration of Baldelli's electronic style with his own. The liner notes of a mid-2000s Cosmic Club tribute album featuring Baldelli uses both Afro and Cosmic in reference to the music. The term Afro-cosmic was also used by one music journalist in 2006 to describe the late 1960s, early 1970s music of saxophonist Pharoah Sanders, founding clubs and DJs. Discothèques to which Afro-cosmic's early development is attributed include the following: Kinky Club in Manabbio, Italy, 1973 to 1978. Primarily funky disco, Baia degli Angeli, Bay of Angels, in Gabice Mare, Italy, 1974 c. 1979, closed and reopened as Nefenta. c. 1979, primarily disco funky, Cosmic Club in Lazis, Verona, Italy, 1979 to 1984. Cosmic, primarily new wave pop, industrial, electronic. The club had a capacity of 1,000 and decor inspired by American clubs like Odyssey 2001, where Saturday Night Fever was filmed, and Studio 54, La Cupole in Manabbio, Brescia, Italy, 1979, primarily funky disco, proto-afro, Melamara in Castiglione del Stiviere, Mantova, Italy 1981 to 1989, primarily Afro-funky disco, Bisbee in Pavone del Mela, Brescia, Italy, 1980, primarily funky disco, proto-afro, Good Moon Leno, Brescia, Italy, 1980, primarily funky disco, proto-afro, Typhoon in Gambara, Brescia, Italy, 1980 to 1984, 1985 to 1987, Afro, Chicago in Barricella, Bologna, Italy, 1979 to 1987, primarily funky disco, Afro, Alamite in Castel Goffredo, Mantova, Italy, primarily Afro-funky disco, electronic and the starting of new Afro style in Italy. Mondo Blue in Butterchew, Parma, Italy, 1982-1983-1985-1986-1988-1989-1991-999-01991. Primarily funky disco, Afro, Brazil, Elettronica, Futura in Colano, Parma, Italy, 1983, 1984, 1985 1986. Primarily funky disco, Afro, Brazil, Elettronica, Afro Dylan in Cocalio, Italy, 1993 to 2011. Primarily a new style of Afro. La Cumatha dancing in Piabizi Torinese, Torino, Italy, 1975 to 1995. La Corte dei Giganti, Montechiari, Brescia, Italy. 2009 to 2013. The DJs to which Afro-cosmic's early development is attributed include the following: Bob Day and Tom Sison. Season. From New York. Beppe degli Angeli. 1974 to 1976. Claudio Mozart Rispoli. Beppe degli Angeli. 1977-1978. Daniele Baldelli. Beppe degli Angeli. 1977-1978. Cosmic Club. 1979-1984. Rudy Franceschi. 1980 La Cupole. 1981-1989 Melamara. Typhoon 1984-1985-1991 2000 Alamite. Beppe Loda. Kinky Club. 1973-1978. La Cupole. 1979. Bisbee. 1980. Typhoon. 1980-1984. Cosmic Club. Late 1984. Chicago. 1985. Typhoon. 1985-1987. Claudio T. B. C. Tosi Brandi. Ebreo. Fabrizio Fattori. Rubens. Spronger. Perry. Mayo. Ferry. 1984 Typhoon. Gambra BS. 1985 Kojak. Wrath. Paradise. Anne. 1988 Melody Mecca. Rimini. 1997 Prince. Riccione. 1999 Melody Mecca. Rimini. Roberto Loda. Mondo Blue from 1982 to 1991. Dash. Futura from 1983 to 1986. DJ Brahms. Memo. Regional Variations and Gatherings. In 1983. Austrian DJing and Stefan Cosmic Dietabolen Egger, after hearing the music in Italy, brought it to the Club Galaxy in Innsbruck, Austria, and at some point introduced it to German audiences while on tour. Beginning in 1987, Egger started mixing it with more straightforward, slightly faster, but still relatively slow, dance records of the day. His style, once dubbed Eben Cosmic Music by Hannes Alschut and Rob Neureiter, remains popular in Austria and southern Germany to the present day. Regular gatherings of Afro-cosmic enthusiasts have occurred in Germany, Austria, and Italy since the music's early days. Afro-Raduno, the first such gathering of Afro-Raduni, took place in Gambara, Brescia, Italy, in 1983. Selected discography: Daniele Baldelli, Cosmic. The original 1979-1984-2 CD compilation plus book. Daniele Baldelli presents Beppe degli Angeli 1977-1978 compilation plus book. Daniele Baldelli presents Beppe degli Angeli 1977-1978 volume 2 compilation plus book. A last volume 1 slow motion disco originals from the Cosmic era, compiled by DJ Moona compilation. Typhoon. Portrait of the Electronic Years compilation by Beppe Loda. Roberto Loda. La Mondo Blu. The Golden Years compilation mixed by Roberto Loda. Roberto Loda. La Mondo Blu. The Golden Years 2 compilation mixed by Roberto Loda. Roberto Loda. La Mondo Blu. The Golden Years 3 compilation mixed by Roberto Loda. See also Balearic Beat. Further reading. Oldfield, Louise. The 2nd of September 2002. Adriatic for the People. PDF. 7 Magazine. DMC Publishing. Retrieved 6 November 2007. Daniele Baldelli. Elevator Ride. Red Bull Music Academy. October 4, 2004. Wang, Daniel. October 2004. Daniele Baldelli. Cosmic Disco. Interview. 3. Discopia. Published May 2005. Retrieved 5 November 2007. Brewster, Bill. 2005. Daniele, Baldelli. PDF. Wax Poetics. Spring. Retrieved 6 November 2007. Brewster, Bill. 21 June 2005. Gianni Zuffa. DJ History. Com. Retrieved 15 November 2012. Muna. 2005. Cosmic, ein Italianische Parallelwelt. PDF. Vergeltung. Published March 2007. 2. Retrieved 7 November 2007. In German. Muna. 2005. Cosmic, an Italian Parallel World. Archived from the original on 24 July 2007. Retrieved 7 November 2007. In English. Also published in Romanian. In the magazine OMAGIU. Dr. Nishimura. 2006. Interview with DJ legend Beppe Loda. English version. Questions 1-7. In questions 8-16. Both retrieved on 5 November 2007. Campbell, Jeremy. 2006. DJ Loda. Typhoon, Cosmic. Interview. Tropical Computer System. Published August 19, 2007. Retrieved 5 November 2007. De Giovanni. Max. 20 May 2006. Italian Discotheque Pioneers. Yahoo Paul. DJs Portal. Com. Retrieved 6 November 2007. Brewster, Bill. Broughton, Frank. 2006. Last 9A DJ Saved My Life. The History of the Disc Jockey. Revised. UK only. Ed. Headline Book Publishing. Published the 22nd of May 2006. ISBN 978-0-7553-13983. Tantum. Bruce. August 17, 2006. Puff Daddy. Time Out New York. 568. Retrieved 12 November 2007 and Tantum. Bruce. August 24, 2006. Fully Loda. Time Out Chicago. 78. Retrieved 12 November 2007. Ashton. Simon, DJ Baggy. March 9, 2007. Typhoon legend Beppe Loda exclusive mix and interview. Cosmic Disco. Co. UK. Archived from the original on 27 October 2007. Retrieved 5 November 2007. Brewster, Bill. Broughton, Frank. June 18, 2008. Gianni Zuffa interview. DJ History blog. Retrieved 4 February 2009.